There you
Nice.
go.
Thank
All
you,
right.
Slick Salamander, for those.
I want some Tony Stark.
What's up, Meme 10?
What's going on? Should probably open my chat. Also, Saint Bear is in the chat with us. However, he is going to be moderating for us in voice chat. So if you hear him say anything, he's here.
Or am I?
I don't know.
Hello, Nintendo.
There we
Or
go.
am I? All right. So the first raid I found is one is a 4-star fighting Hydreigon, and the other one is a ghost 6-star Scizor.
Okay.
Here, let me open the Union Circle for everyone to hop on in.
Roger that.
What is
Union
this
Circle.
tiny thing?
Armor group.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, it's Glimmet.
Huh.
It's Glamora's Pre-Evo.
Yeah, I didn't know it had one.
That's right. You went in the game. You're still finding things because you're completely blind.
Yeah.
There we
All
go.
right, guys. In the Poke Bros chat, I'm going to post the code.
Hey, Saint Bear. I got both chats open amateurishly, but they should do the job.
24D.
Oh yeah, that's why Meme 10. That's why I actually keep going back and checking stuff. I'm paranoid. I'm gonna miss a shiny or something.
Was that thing that's supposed to be blue now red?
There we go. Oh,
Dude, it's funny. That's when I found my shiny Lechonk, which I was bummed that that's the one it decided to use its probability on. But I'm like, why is that pig pink? Oh right, shinies are a thing.
hello, Saspect, my lovely wife, who's sitting right across from me.
All right, let's see.
Hello.
With the dancing emoji.
With the dancing emoji. Where's Zachary? That's how they know that you're my wife. The dancing emoji. Oh, okay.
There
That's
we
how
go.
Yes.
This is that.
Baby toothpaste.
We are starting to brush the baby's teeth now because she officially has 2 teeth.
Nice.
Hello there, Matt, in my chat. How's it going?
Oh, there we go. This is gonna be fun. Matt is okay. What's going on?
Hi, Matt. You don't know us.
Okay.
We know you.
He he just got
Gravel,
us.
I'm gonna modify.
He
I'm gonna
just
modify our stream name real quick.
Oh, sure.
he just caught a shiny iron thorns,
Oh, nice.
Nice.
which honestly is probably one of the better of those ones because
Looks just like it.
it's not like, oh, 3 panels are different. Okay.
All right, have fun doing the dishes, honey. Stream info. Who are loved. Rating.
And then me and Zach dancing together.
It's you and Zach dancing together.
Only took 2 sandwiches. Nice.
Okay, back to Twitch. All right, guys, let's find our raids.
Yeah, I think I had a Blissey raid if I remember.
Is it a 6-star Blissey raid?
Yeah, that's psychic type if that's the problem.
I'm so down for that.
Awesome.
I'm probably gonna throw like ground typing on it or something.
Okay.
What would I put on it? Yeah, I think I'd put ground on it.
Definitely tempting. But yeah, also accidentally I found out that Breloom, if you give it Poison, Heal, Toxic Orb, and Leech Seed, can withstand most 6-star raids.
Oh.
Is that it? And you have Spore on it as well to put it to sleep, right?
No, sadly, my little guy, I evolved him too soon. I was so excited. He was shiny. I
Oh,
wasn't thinking straight. And then afterwards I was like 2 levels away, wasn't I?
bummer.
Yep.
If you had Spore on it, you'd have the literal perfect rating machine.
Yeah. So I will say it is nice to have Toxic on there because then they can't put you to sleep. It's just perfect.
That's true. And with Toxic on it, at least until they clear their status conditions, they do continuous plus 8% every turn.
Yep. I also have
Who was just trying to get?
What?
Sorry, who was just trying to get on top of the Pokemon Center?
It was me. I was failing.
Yeah, I'm up here now.
I'm the captain.
Sorry, Sente, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, you're good. I don't mind. Whatever it is, whatever.
Oh, we got, Gravel, can you modify Moobot to stop giving the compassion donor drive?
Yes. Moo.
And then while you're in Moobot, can you do !Sente and link it to his chat?
Ooh, I don't know. That costs extra.
I'll give you
I'm just
$1.99.
kidding. I'm just kidding.
Would an Iron Valiant cover it?
Almost. I'm just kidding. Where's the? Here it is. Remove.
No, I have Coke right now. I need coffee too.
ENT. I made a coffee before I got on as well.
Yeah,
I've had already a thing, either 2 or 3 cups today. I don't need another one, and I'm drinking a Coke right now.
Oh yeah, I've got a root beer. Okay. I need to get Sente's Twitch. Is it just
Just my username.
okay. TP. Oh shoot.
He's working on that right now. Oh, honey, I'm never going to answer these questions, just so you know.
Twitch.tv/SENTEA, right? AE.
AE, yeah.
SENTAE. Save. Does someone want to go ahead and put !Sente?
Oh, sweet. I guess I got the !Sente. It's being spammed in chat now.
Okay.
This is a
All right.
wall.
So I guess I don't have a Scizor. I have a 6-star Palmot that's ghost type. I think that's pretty good.
Nice.
Y'all wish you had my Gyarados.
Your Gyarados isn't going to do much until next weekend again.
You don't know that. Dude,
Yes.
oh my goodness. I was doing raids with Jesse, and I just either used my Gyarados or my Annihilate, and everything was hitting for like 1 or 2 damage. It was fantastic. His Gyarados is a little broken for raids.
Oh, just a touch broken.
So great.
Moobot has a built-in shoutout command. Shout Sente.
I'm looking for my 6-star
Oh,
raid.
Yes, thank you, Matt.
I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep this going on, Seth.
Roger that.
Eventually, it's gonna go through.
Oh, there's a Shinx outbreak. If anyone wants to try and get a shiny of one of
The
those.
only thing about this is people are gonna see our video on demands of me just hitting !Sente.
Periodically, everyone.
6-star raid?
Should be the black
Mhm.
crystal, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
no
I'm
matter
looking-
what typing it is, it'll be black.
Well, it'd
Yeah.
be black. Oh, here I found it. It's a poison.
Oh, let's see what
Ooh.
you got. Yeah, we gotta do these 6 stars tonight because I need some money.
I'm going to the plates.
And I'm
Most
going through
platinums.
herba withdrawals, so
Are you out?
I have 1 spicy. I can't do nothing with 1 spicy.
What am I supposed to do with a spicy?
If I had a spicy and 1 other, it would be fine. But you know,
Are you doing the picnic thing where you use your herba, do a picnic, open it, close it?
open it, close it. Oh,
You
like
know
my
about that.
program?
So, what you do is you use your herba mysticas on your
Mhm.
sandwiches, obviously, and then you open a picnic in the middle of an outbreak. As soon as it opens, you throw your Pokemon out. You then close the picnic, and the outbreak Pokemon will reset.
Oh yeah, no, I do that all the time. Yeah.
Okay. You weren't doing that when you're in ground zero, but I'm not sure, or area zero, but I'm not sure if you can use picnics in area zero now that I think of it.
You cannot, but it's okay. I've managed to get all of the paradox for the future, so that's good.
Nice.
I was like,
Well-
oh, this should be a good 3 or 4 streams. They're like, nah, we'll come out in 1 4-hour period.
In a few weeks, you can we can hop on and do another ghost stream, and you can go in mine and grab the shinies of the past.
Man, that fairy one's gonna be so hard to find, though.
The fairy one, the worst one is the fairy one's the easiest one.
I know, I'm being facetious.
Oh, okay. It took me a second, and I was like, wait, the dragon's the hard one.
Yeah, I don't know why. For some reason, like the area where you find the dragon is also where Iron Valiant spawns. But for some reason, it's also coded that if you eat a fairy sandwich and then just run through anywhere in the underground area, Valiants pop up everywhere. But they don't do that in Scarlet. I'm like, I think there's a problem here.
I don't think so.
I think there's an inconsistency. One of them's very hard.
Yeah, you definitely have a more broken file compared to us. Violet must have been the one that they had at Rushmore.
For some reason, I'm not surprised I picked the broken one.
Hey, the shadow finished. Finally, I got
I'll
it.
send Steve a text.
Woohoo!
Alright. I found my 6-star.
What you got?
It's a poison. I can't remember what this thing's called.
Oh, it's
Look
Blue
on the
Ledge.
screen.
I think we should do that one.
Ooh.
Do not use poison types, guys. You'll get murked.
Meme, I do not have my decks filled.
But it's technically poison right now, right?
It's
Yeah,
poison
so-
right now, yeah.
As long as you don't use fairy type, you're okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna use Gyarados.
Use Gyarados.
Oh yeah, this thing won't stand a chance.
Okay. I
It won't
guess
stand a chancey.
Yeah.
we'll do yours, then Chansey, then me. Sente, I guess. Not Chansey.
Chansey adjacent.
All right, I'm ready to hop in whenever you open it.
Challenge as a group.
Matt is okay. Only has 3 salt, 3 sweet, 3 salty, 4 sour, 2 bitter, and 1 salt. You said salty twice. Matt is okay. You said salty twice.
Why is the game coding it that way?
No, he in your chat.
Oh, I know.
Oh, 1 spicy. Okay. It's definitely more difficult jumping between the 2 chests.
Yeah, I have one of them overlaying the top of my OBS so I can I can see what's going on.
Yeah, I have the OBS overlay for my chat.
Let's see. I think I actually yeah, I think I might be okay with this one. I can just show off the cheese that I found out with this guy. If you're cool with that.
Sure.
Go for it. I'm gonna do
I'm
this.
just gonna continuously chilling water it.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm gonna do the same cheese I've been doing with Slow Bro. So let's see how this works, guys.
Sounds like a plan. Also, I figured out that this is probably already old news, but things like Curse and Leech Seed actually don't get nullified when the Tera Pokemon has a tantrum.
Really?
Yeah, they stick around for some reason.
I did not. I think I knew about Leech Seed. I did not know about Curse.
I'm pretty sure Curse counts because they fill that same slot of the weird tertiary status effect thing.
Yeah.
They used to do that in Sword and Shield all the time.
Well, Sword and Shield is broken for a different reason.
Oh, I love a good broken game.
All right, let's see here. Just spam the iron defense.
All right. Here, have some Leech Seed.
Oh, use Will-O-Wisp. Dang it.
Lame.
I don't like being burned, but this doesn't necessarily hurt my facade build.
Dominic, can you heal us?
I can heal.
Yeah, if we can get a heal, that'd be awesome.
Sure.
Because the heal will get rid of the burn he did to all of us.
Will it really? I didn't know heal did that.
Yep. Heal stops the work of heals. to, if I may hazard a pun.
He shouldn't
And
be
we're
hitting
free.
very hard.
And we're free.
Now watch him use it again.
Well, we have 9 of them total, so.
Oh right, I keep forgetting I have Rocky Helmet on Gyarados. He's gonna be doing more damage to himself than he is to us.
Don't let him go to shields, though. We want to keep him off shields.
Well, if I'm the only one hitting him, he's not gonna get shields. Look how much damage is done. I'm burned.
Oh,
All
he
right.
actually hit pretty heavy on me.
All right.
I have one more turn until I can start using my calm mines.
You're using.
What's going on, Nintendo?
Let me heal.
All right, cool. Because I'm about to start calm mining him now. Let's see if it works.
Ow!
Welcome back, meme.
Here we go.
What HP?
He doesn't exist. Now he's gonna reset our stats, though.
No, he's not allowed to.
Little temper tantrum. Oh, is he not
Okay,
allowed to?
No, I'm just goofing. I don't know.
I was like, what did you do?
Every once in a while, this game listens to me. I'm not sure why.
Do I heal us again?
Should I gather the Poke Raiders to also do some raids? If you want in on the raids, we're welcome to have you.
Mm-hmm.
We only have one spot left, though. Oh, I died without realizing I was going down.
Uh-oh.
Hopefully we can finish him off.
And if we can't, I'll just start the raid again. Eventually,
Yeah, 'cause I
he'll
would
get
not-
so tired from fighting us over and over again, he'll just give up.
Did
That's
you name
how
your
it works.
Gravel? What's your Gyarados' name?
Cheryl.
Somehow I
They're
feel
all-
like that works.
So, for those who don't know, Gravel does not give his Pokemon nicknames.
Except this one. Yeah, my Gyarados' name is Cheryl.
Oh, man. Oh, that got me good. What'd you say, honey? It's not her nickname, it's her real name, you're right. No, he legitimately named it that. I'm talking to Zach. His Gyarados, while he was paused, wrapped around his feet and he said, "Oh, shoot, there's a nickname now." Just so everyone knows.
That's exactly how that happened. I'm like, this Gyarados is adorable. It's one of my favorite Pokemon I've ever had at this point, just because it wrapped itself around my feet.
So just so
Like, it's the only one that gets a nickname. The only other Pokemon that's going to get a nickname is when they put Snorlax in this game. I'm getting my shiny Snorlax and I'm naming it Shoelaces.
And for anyone that doesn't know, is he always names his Snorlax Shoelaces.
Man, that's a pretty good name.
I wouldn't be in the same reunion circle. The Raiders are a full circle worth of some of my friends. Oh, sweet.
Oh, I have
Cheryl,
Thunder Wave. What am I doing? Cheryl used Hydro Pump. Cheryl doesn't know Hydro Pump right now.
Jeez, is one of you able to heal next turn?
Let me see what I
my
can do.
cheers are gone.
I should be able to. Hang on. As soon as it lets me, anyway.
I'm gonna heal as well, just because I got low and I don't want to have to work through my build up again for 14 turns.
All right. Should I heal up or hang tough?
I think just do attack up.
Go all out.
Yeah, raise our attack. I'm still lowering his. I'm sure his attack can't go any lower. Oh, there
Alright,
we go.
we won.
He's done. Cheryl was burned. No, Cheryl.
My Cheryl.
What did Cheryl ever do to you?
Right?
Oh, we didn't win.
What do you mean we didn't win?
Now we won.
Yeah.
It's giving me an
We had
option
one
to
also.
attack, but nothing will have an effect, it says.
What would be really cool is if this is somehow a shiny, guys.
I mean, I'll give it a shot.
Look at its eyes.
Unfortunately, they're closed now, which is kind of confounding to the whole situation.
Wait, so how do you? It would tell us if it's a shiny when we start, wouldn't it? Or is it
No,
only after you catch it?
It is shiny during the battle, but
no
with like
sparkle.
Cerulean and Armourouge, you can't tell if it's shiny unless you can see its eyes.
That's kind of lame.
Consider that's the
It's
only part
double-
that changes.
Yep.
What color should its eyes be if it's shiny?
Red, and mine looks sort of
Is it-
red.
I thought Cerulean was blue and Armourouge was red.
I can't remember.
Mine's got red eye or pink eyes.
Then yours is regular.
Okay.
And it also lives in unsanitary conditions.
What'd you say? Not you. I was. Oh man, that's
What's
awesome.
it for those pink eyes? Go get some eye drops there, Ceruledge.
Here we got some clear eyes. All right, let's. Nope, not shiny. Ah, well.
Oh, this looks like this Cerulean should be on Team Star with those leggings.
Oh my goodness.
I mean,
it's a girl. We're gonna name her Poppy.
Oh, dude. 5 perfect IVs?
Seriously?
Yeah.
wow.
I might
Everything,
actually add her.
everything but speed.
Yeah.
Oh, and it came with a really good moveset too. All right, Sensei, let's launch us into the Blizzy raid.
All right. Oh, that reminds me. Actually, I'm gonna grab one thing real quick. Just realized.
Take your time.
I'm gonna put.
To raid shiny, you have to check the summary. Oh, okay. I got you.
Where is it? Helping hand. Where did I put you? Do I still have you?
What to do?
Oh wait, I don't need to teach it that way. I can just tell it to remember the move. Good brain.
Good
like-
brain. Good boy
We-
brain.
I like how last week we came up with a strategy and we just kind of cheesed it, and now I've evolved that into a cheesier strategy.
It's the cheesiest.
The cheesiest.
I should have. Oh, there it is. I just scrolled past
Did you
it.
get the one in the
That's-
car? Did you get the one in the car?
Oh, what that?
You want it?
There we are.
Well, I did not.
Yeah, I'll remember
I
that.
didn't hear you ask me to bring it in.
It's a Viper. I didn't even know that was in
Guys,
this game.
come on. Specifically, Saint Bear. Anyone reading or watching the chat, catch some Pokemon for the Pokemon community game. Come on, guys.
Suspect's very excited that he put that in.
All right.
I am.
Game is up.
I'm disappointed in Sensei specifically for not doing it.
What did I not do?
In the our chat, I don't know if yours has it. I figured out how to do the community game for Pokemon.
Oh, yeah. I apologize. I
It's just the coolest thing ever.
There you go.
Also,
Oh,
just in case,
already
just in case
escaped.
people weren't here. Yeah.
Well, now you know. Ugh, I can't talk.
What typing is this?
Psychic.
Fighting?
It's psychic typing. It will know a fairy move, and it knows sing.
Oh, that's rough.
But I was
Um,
able. The other night, I did do a test run, and I was able to solo it. I didn't get anything, so I was like, I'll just close the game. But
You know what game?
yeah, it just handed me a bunch of things like, here you go. And I was like, oh, thanks. I
I'm
so
just gonna go with my boy, Brosif. Brosif the slow bro.
nice.
Brosif the Slowsif?
Brosif the slow sif. I already know I could do decent with him. I don't want to fix something that's broken. Wait, fix something that's not broken. There we go.
Well, it's not broken because it's broken.
It's not broken because it's broken. Yeah. See, that's the way I'm getting at. Slowbro's broken. So what?
Don't fix what is broken.
In this capacity, I don't want to fix something that is already broken.
Do you guys like my helmet?
Very
Yeah.
aerodynamic.
I'm so aerodynamic. I'm the aerodynamicist.
You do really well if we drop you out of a plane.
Yeah, I'm sure it's rated for that.
The helmet will be fine. I don't know about you, but the helmet will be great.
The helmet's gonna be okay. I'm sure you'll do all right.
Ask not
Oh,
if the
sweet.
helmet is rated for it. Ask if you're rated for the helmet. Ooh.
That was good. That was good.
Ability, Sensei.
Pardon?
Do you know if this Blissey has its hidden ability?
I do not know, but I believe possibly. I didn't check that far. I I was it was about midnight when I found this all out. I was like, I could only retain so much knowledge before the brain just kind of did the whole data overflow.
Data overflow. And just so everyone
Overflow.
and the boys, next week Cinderace will be back. So we'll be here for round 2 of Cinderace.
I really
Round
hope
2.
that seed hit before the thing went up. Sorry, not to talk over you or anything,
Round
but
2. Need to get Gravel's wife a Cinderace.
yes.
All right, so suspect
After this raid, I'll go ask her again if she wants to join us.
sounds like a plan.
If she wants so the Hydreigon and Dragapult are only 4 stars, 4 and 5 stars. So
That's fine.
if she wants in, she's welcome to have in, but I was hoping they were going to be 6 stars.
Right.
Yeah,
Jeez, that hyper voice hits like a truck.
it really does. I forgot about that move. Totally. I think I defensively blocked it out of my memory.
You know what's funny is a lot of this stuff doesn't even affect my Goldango.
Oh yeah, because you're normal or you're
Good as gold.
yeah.
Yeah. I have choice specs on. That's why I'm doing the same move over and over again.
Let's see.
Why is Gravel's Pokemon literally a string cheese with a belt on? Because he's the best design ever.
Yeah,
Oh my
it's
goodness.
String cheese made of solid gold with a belt with more gold in it.
Jeez, this is awful. It keeps putting me to sleep.
Wake up
Ah, yes, you should listen to that.
and stay awake. Lissy, this is your conscience speaking. You don't want to use sing anymore. Trust me. You'll feel bad about it in the morning.
Man, I wish I still had my soundboard.
Nullified the stat changes this late into the game. You kidding me?
For a snickety little thing, isn't it?
That was. She's got some gusto on her.
Ah, yes. Blissey are a good old-fashioned wall amongst walls.
It's not as bad as the Clodsire.
No kidding. Or
Oh
what's
my
the other
goodness.
one? What's that other one?
Toxapex.
I'm asleep.
Florges. That's who it was.
Is Florges that bad? I'm not a Florges. I found difficulty with Clodsire and Toxapex.
It's weird when you get a Florges that knows that's like psychic type or something like that, and then you try to go in for the kill, and it's just like, I'm gonna tank everything.
Tank it all. You can't do nothing against me.
Thank you.
Oh, singing again.
Awaken, Slowbro.
Oh, it says growth is fast asleep. You tried your best. Oh, he just happens to be awake now.
I did that every time I was shiny hunting. I would just turn on the conscience and say, listen, you'll feel better if you get in the ball. And it worked for some reason.
Especially when you're only throwing Pokeballs at him.
Yep.
Oh my goodness, sing again? Why does this have...
It's persistent, isn't it?
It is a persistent little dude. Or girl. I mean, I don't know.
For all thy singing,
Persistent thing.
for all thy singing, I dub thee diva.
If it renews effects for me again, I'm going to be so upset.
All right. So, do you have anything built
Has
up?
anyone gone down yet?
No.
I have not.
No.
Cheesy poison heals strats, for example.
You guys just need to finish him off because I'm just trying to support.
Wait a minute. Oh my goodness. Helping Hand doesn't work on Golden Go.
No!
That's funny. The more you know, huh?
That sucks. Don't build a team around Helping Hand and then put Goldango on it.
I'm a Lone Ranger.
So there's probably a very, very large reason why Goldango can't be Helping Hand.
Yeah, probably. But it just wasn't like that. Does make sense actually, considering what Helping Hand technically is. It's a move that causes a status effect, as it were. So
Exactly.
Yep.
You think that glass would have a high melting point? Interesting question.
Glass. It's not got a super high melting point.
not very much.
I mean, it depends on what you're comparing it to. What do you define as super high? And are we
Like-
talking Celsius,
Fine.
Kelvin, or Fahrenheit?
Like, I mean, I know you can go at it with like a butane torch and get it liquefied. So
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But you wouldn't be able to do it with like steel,
no.
right? So it depends on what you're comparing it to.
Yeah, you heard it here, guys. Jet fuel does not melt steel.
It does have a melting point. Yeah. Glass, you can melt glass.
Oh man, I was hoping for an ability patch.
Yeah, it's like, here, have a bunch of happening materials and 3 psychic shards.
That was- Whatever. We got Blissy, boys.
I dub thee
What's
diva.
the next one?
Palmot.
I need to pee. So bad. So I'll be right back.
No problem. Give me a chance to see if it has its hidden ability or not.
Hopefully he does not bring his headphones.
He does not? Oh, okay. It has
I'm naming
healer.
it Blissy. It has healer, that is its hidden ability.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh yeah, that makes it really great
Blissey.
for
Blissey.
double battles.
Blessy. I should name it Blesley.
Blesley? I don't know why, but that name was just sort of like, yeah, okay, sure.
Yeah.
Oh
We're getting,
wow. Nice. Got 5 IVs as well. Lovely.
right to reshape it. Didn't think about that.
Oh man.
What do you milk glass for?
Oh no. Oh, Diva, Blissey, your defense stat. It's level 75 and only 28 defense?
Well, yeah, that's the whole thing with her. She's a special defense wall. So
How did it? Ugh. If it didn't have that HP boost, that thing would have died to my facade like 5 times over.
all right. Now we got a palm mot coming up. A ground mot. I think it's ground. Let me see.
A small part of me.
A ghost. Ooh, a ghost palm mot. That might be a little tad bit challenging.
Yeah, beefsteak will not be able to help with this fight, I don't think. My Breloom, for clarification.
And my slow bro is not going to do much for this one.
Can't bring in Iron Hands.
Dark and ghost type. Ooh, this is going to be rough. Let's see.
And you can't go with a dark type, because if you bring in a dark type, its fighting moves are going to wipe the floor with you.
There's no options here.
Yeah.
Hey, we're gonna pick. You guys want to pick up Jesse?
Yeah, but we might have any. Does Jesse have any level 100s?
Yes.
Okay, because we just ran into a little bit of an issue.
What's that?
Ghost type
This
Palmot.
Palmot is going to be is perfectly able to defend its weaknesses and be super effective against us.
I think our only saving grace is when it uses that like electric move that removes its electric
And uses
typing.
electric type.
Yeah.
We could try that, and I'm gonna bring Slowbro and hope he can tank it. No, because I can't, because he's ghost type, so he's gonna be super effective against me.
Actually,
Well,
maybe.
Let's pick Jesse up.
Sounds like a plan.
I want to see if Jesse can join us while it's open.
Okay.
So I'm gonna just give her the code. If it doesn't work, I'll reopen or close and reopen.
It is a shame they didn't consider a program where it's like, hey, let's leave the code open and then say, hey, look for more players.
Right.
Actually, you know, Beefsteak might. No, actually, no, he will not. Beefsteak will not. I was thinking, oh, Beefsteak will work great. And I was like, no, he won't. The minute you try to. This was,
Beefsteak.
that's my Breloom that I've been fighting with. Fun fact,
Okay.
there's a mushroom out there called the beefsteak mushroom, and it is a reddish color.
Huh.
So I was like, hey, red mushroom that likes is fighting type, beefsteak.
The more you know.
Yeah, there's so many. It's honestly, mushrooms are just an interesting thing in general.
The
I've not experienced this area of the game yet.
we could try. We could try ground or rock type. Rock type resists the electric.
Rock type?
I think I know what I'm gonna do. I know how I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna use Garganackle.
I mean, rock type will be weak to fighting, so.
Yeah. Do we know? And we have no clue what his moveset's gonna. Actually, let me see if there is a moveset on. So we could know exactly what we're gonna be scared of.
Poison will resist, bug will resist, flying will resist, obviously.
All right. He has wild charge, close combat, double shock, nuzzle, and electric
Okay.
terrain.
It doesn't let her join an actively an already going thing, so we'll have to start a new one.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Just stay here, Jess, 'cause we're gonna get a different code.
Union circle, disband.
Let me get my items first.
So it has wild charge, close combat, double shock, nuzzle, and electric terrain. So it has 3 electric moves and 1 fighting move.
Boy, if we had if we had someone with lightning rod.
I don't know if I have anything with lightning rod, but that would be perfect.
Is lightning rod even in this game?
Ooh, let me see if I have something with lightning rod.
All right, guys, I'm putting the code in PokeBros.
Roger, Roger.
Okay. I'll join the thing and then I'll check my Pokemon. Penurchin has lightning rod, right?
Ooh, maybe.
Yes, meme. That's how I changed Gyarados' name, because I caught Gyarados and then later changed it. And you can also change the name of Pokemon that have been traded to you now.
Yes, which is phenomenal.
Yes, Pincurchin does have it as its
When I
normal
tra- as I
ability,
tra-
not hidden ability.
Let me see if I have a Penurchin with it. Obviously, it would not be optimized, though, which would stink.
But the funny thing here is because now that the Palmot is ghost type, you could actually have some fun tearing through it with electric type moves.
That's true.
We're going to do a 6-star Palmot raid, and it's going to have 3 electric moves and 1 fighting move.
Ooh, in that case, I could bring Iron Arm or Iron Hands, And instead of using Drain Punch, I just use Thunder Punch.
Is
You're right.
fighting strong against ground as well, or just rock?
Is what strong against what?
Fighting strong against ground.
No, just against rock and steel. Ground type is
Yeah,
neutral, I believe.
So ground type would be a good idea because the lightning won't, the electric type moves won't even affect it.
That was an interesting bug. It said your group has been disbanded, and then it just teleported me 5 feet away, and we're still in a group.
No, you're abandoned. Go away.
No. Okay.
My friend. My friend.
Let's.
For separate directions.
Well,
Wherever you want.
I hear
there's
it.
There's a gimme ghoul up here.
I knew I hear it. I wanted to be gone, at least for my instance. Oh,
Right? Yeah, I just hate hearing them.
it's like I don't mind them necessarily, but when they're everywhere, just everywhere.
Yeah.
If challenge as a group.
Which one?
There's so many Glalie, I'm threatened.
Glalie?
Oh, I can't wait for Machomps.com.
Oh no.
Yes.
Okay, wait. So what are we all using?
I'm not using that. I was accidentally clicked it.
I'm not using.
We got
Oh
Tera.
my word. I can't. I actually.
Portal.
Oh my
Same way
goodness.
as you do a normal raid, but it's the only one that's going to pop up for you.
We are actually going to have to regroup. I've found an interesting bug.
What is it?
I'm in the group, but it doesn't count me as in the group. So when I try to join, it just brings me to the Poke Portal and shows me all the online matches I could be part of.
It just gave me software was closed because of glitch right now.
Because
And I'm assuming it was because of what you were going through.
Oh no, what have I done?
He's in the Discord right now. If you want to hop in the Discord so you can hear, you can.
It just kicked me from the game, and I think it's because I was the leader and Sensei got a glitch.
It still has
Oh
me.
no, it disbanded the whole thing.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, nice.
It still is giving me the link code and everything, but somehow it like separated me in my own universe.
Sensei's always over here breaking our game.
Link code going.
Oh dear, what evils have I wrought upon this world? Sorry. Sorry.
Making it take much longer than needed. What a guy.
I accept all responsibility for the things I had no control over.
We did a Blissey 6-star and a Cerule Edge 6-star raid. Just let me know when you send the next thing, because I'm not paying attention to my screen.
Okay.
Oh, I ran into some things. Hello, Pikachu knockoff.
I'm not gonna lie, Palma is probably the only Pikachu clone that I've seen that I'm like, yeah, you know what? I'm okay with this.
I really enjoy which one is it? Amolga. There we go.
Makif.
Molga? Oh, the flying squirrel, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What's going on, typical gamer? How are you doing? It's good to see you.
I managed to.
Gamer, what's up?
Oh dear.
All right, I'm gonna put the code in Pokebros again
Okie
for the
dokie.
13th time.
I will do my best not to hack the Matrix this time.
I don't trust you.
It might be beneficial.
Mm.
Hey, we're gonna throw Jessie in the Discord, and I don't have to keep relaying everything to her.
Okay. So lightning rod. My Pinsirchin does not have lightning rod. I wish Rhyperior was in the game.
You know who I wish was in the game?
Me?
So what good would Snorlax do for us right now, Dominic?
Everything. Snorlax is the boss.
Que pasa? Game. Let's try that again.
Maybe I put it in wrong. If it doesn't go in for gravel, I'll try it again.
I'm waiting for Jess. I'll just try it. Nope.
Okay.
You didn't put the right code in, Dominic. You
Put the one in that's.
You didn't. You forgot the 3.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. You said you put 2H.
It wouldn't have let me do that if I only had 5 characters in there.
I watched it happen.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, with only 5 characters, it doesn't let me do it. I had to have the 3 in there.
All right, I'll close it and we'll do it again for number 6.
I'm also gonna just reconnect to the internet because I'm sensing Murphy's law.
All right, let's try this again.
I'm sensing Murphy's Law.
My family has a long-standing history.
Aaron, you literally are Murphy's Law.
PokeDads Discord? Okay, let me invite you to it.
There we
All
go.
right, I put it in again.
To quote a certain
Tired.
moose.
All right, good.
This
How about
time
you
for
all?
sure.
I made good product here, and Bug Fables today. Bug Fables is a phenomenal game.
Yeah.
We need more games like the old Paper Mario style, not the new Paper Mario style.
What
That
new
can be
Paper
burned.
Mario style? There's no new Paper Mario games.
Yeah.
No.
We haven't had a new Paper Mario game in about 12 years.
Yeah, they just suspiciously stopped making them after 1,000-Year Door. I don't know why.
Yeah. No, Super Paper Mario is okay.
True. There was that
I
one.
love Super Paper Mario has a phenomenal story. Combat, not a big fan of, but the story is phenomenal.
Oh yeah. And at least they didn't like try to force in like the role play mechanics into it when they were having a hard time kind of fitting it in.
Yeah, and then they decided, Sticker Star seems great. Let's release this game in its phenomenal glory.
Ah, yes, and all of its soft lock capabilities. I feel so bad for the game developers for that one. Because like they did not have fun making it. They showed it off to the Nintendo higher ups, and the Nintendo higher ups were like, okay, sure.
This is what you wanted though.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Nintendo higher ups were like, yeah, let's double down on that and make Color Splash.
At least
Origami King was pretty good.
Yeah, at least Origami King was kind of like, well, they're trying.
With the AirPods.
They definitely need to keep the level up system. They should have kept that in, but
I agree. I'm playing an RPG, I want to be able to customize the characters that I'm playing as.
yeah, otherwise it just becomes a really weird puzzle platformer, and that's not nearly as entertaining.
They're coming out with a new Star Wars game where you will supposedly be able to. It's going to be like open world, and you can completely customize your character's destiny and like everything. And I'm really excited about it.
Yeah.
Has it been officially revealed?
Huh? Matt,
Hello.
what'd you say?
I said, has it been officially revealed?
No, it was leaked.
No, Dominic likes to watch videos on TikTok and then be like, oh yeah, this thing's happening.
That's all called out by your wife. Get wrecked, Dom.
I'm just saying.
I don't want her here anymore.
Oh, I can leave.
I'm just kidding.
You put her
Can
in
you
here.
join the thing? Thank
I'm
you.
trying to mute
No.
you on my phone because I hear trouble.
She's too busy putting you down right now. Get wrecked, son. Don't diss on Sticker Star. I have a lot of love for it. It was my first Paper Mario game. Oh.
Like, I mean, I'm very happy you had fun with it, though. I will admit there is a certain level of snobbiness that comes with, like, you get to play all of them, and then one comes out that does not live up to the energy you felt from the other ones growing up. It's not entirely fair, but it is warranted at the same time.
I think it's because one in 1,000-Year Door, and then even Super Paper Mario to an extent, were such high tier games. And then Sticker Star was like, "Hey, we're gonna reinvent the wheel."
Yeah, and again, it's a game where it's like, yeah, the ideas sound, but then when you, again, it's when you compare it, it's the sad thing. It's sequelitis, really.
Oh, we should see what Jesse's 6-star rate is too.
Oh, we are getting major backfeed from you now.
What?
There's
I
a little
heard-
bit of an echo.
Yeah, we have an echo.
Hold on, Dominic, beyond here.
We got the echoes.
Did you say backfeed? I think you mean feedback.
This is what explains Gen 1ers best.
Hey,
you on my
you're a
Discord.
Gen 1er.
don't
I will have
compare
no
me to
respect
Gen
for it.
1ing. I'm not a Gen 1er.
I know what we said though makes most sense. Because with Gen 1, everyone's like, "Oh, this is the best game ever," and then after Gen 2, so Gen 3, 4, and 5, we're like, "Let's just continuously add more and change more." And the old people were like, "Oh, hey, this is awful. Why would they add so much?" So it kind of does.
It's a weird reversal though, because with the Paper Mario series, it's not so much they added more; it's that they added less.
And they took out what they did add. Okay, so I'm gonna see if I have someone with lightning rod. Lightning rod.
Oh, the event raids are popping up again.
Are you not able to join my raid?
Oh no, I can. I just realized that the event raids are popping up, which is to say the Dracopult and the other one.
Hydrogen.
Yeah.
I got a level 23 Pinchurchin with lightning rod.
Can you level it up?
Maybe. Let me see what else I have. Oh, I also have a level 45 Raichu and 20,
have a level
55
Raichu.
Pinchurchin. Yeah, babe. Do you have something with lightning rod? That's the ability right there.
If we have confidence that I'm gonna use my Raichu level 45, we'll see if I can do anything with it. I have no candies though, so you guys are gonna be
I have a
Terry.
level 45 Raichu. Should I use the Raichu or the Pinchurchin?
I'm gonna
I
use
have
the
candies.
Raichu. We only need one of them, so you can use whatever you need.
Oh,
Because
sweet. Okay, never mind, Jess.
my Raichu is gonna take all the hits.
Unless they're fighting. It's a fighting move.
Oh wait, we're gonna have a Pincurchin, right?
Yeah, we have a Raichu.
Okay, I just realized that lightning rod's gonna suck up all the electricity.
Yeah, don't do that. Yeah, don't do that.
So I think I'll stick with beefsteak then.
Don't use an electric. Okay.
I
then I
played
can-
1,000 Year Door. The origami one I played as well. I think it's better than the last two, but it's still not like the claim of fame that Paper Mario originally got with 1 and 2.
I will definitely
Well,
say though.
before you go off on tangents, let's figure this out. I don't want to use Annihilate, but I don't want to use Baxcalibur because of the fighting type move. Steel Goldingo's not a good one. Glamora's
Among
not
Us.
a good one.
What do you mean? Goldango
Among
would
Us?
work. Goldango
Yeah.
would work fine, wouldn't he?
Yeah, Goldingo would work.
He's
fine.
ghost type, so he'd ignore the fighting move.
Well, so is Annihilate, but
True.
Or use what's on your Among Us? What's the moveset?
Rage Powder, Protect, Spore, Clear Smog.
So I use that. You're gonna
Use
spore
that?
it. Yep.
Okay.
Focus on spore, and we have a very defensive team. Let's see if we can do this.
We can do it. We can do it. I have helping hand to kind of put on him now, so that should supercharge
Oh, I should have
a
used
little.
Goldango then.
Well, if this doesn't work, we can do it on round 2.
It was a joke because he said helping hand.
Oh,
I didn't catch that for a second. Nice.
I didn't either.
I'm the one who pointed it out too.
We get Matt, the only loser with orange pants. We all have purple.
All
or
right,
blue.
let's watch. Right off the bat, he's gonna start using fighting moves.
But I
and
do
make
have an
this
orange
useless.
mushroom, so you know. Okay. Here you go, Palmot. Have a leech seed.
Oh. Ah, you can't. Okay. close combated me, but didn't do a
Oh,
whole lot for him.
I-
He's asleep.
he nuzzled
He's
me.
charmed. He woke up again.
He went to sleep for 3 milliseconds on my page and then nuzzled me.
I can use rage powder.
There's
and
a
then protect.
there's a
Oh, yeah, you're
query.
gonna turn that light off.
Oh goodness, both of you went down? Oh no.
Well, yeah, because I'm level
Oh
45.
dear.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Ow! Oh no.
All right, guys, it's not a good idea. This is awful.
Houston, we have a problem.
We have a problem.
I use
lightning
rage
rod-
powder.
The
Hopefully, it doesn't
lightning
attack
rod is
you
not
guys.
working.
It's not working. He's still attacking everyone.
I watched Raichu jump out and fall over.
Sensei is paralyzed, so yes.
Oh no. I watched Raichu come out of the Pokeball and then immediately fall over on his face. Like, just
He's-
no pause, just immediately.
He's like, I'm dead now.
Oh no.
I'm dead now.
That's berry. Spore failed.
Well-
Okay. Yeah, this was not successful.
Well,
Well,
nope, this was not successful. Raichu's gone again.
it's not even letting me use my menus. It's just like, no, wait a minute. We're trying to process how bad this is going.
Guys.
Oh wait, hold on. That's a good point.
Hmm.
Chilling water. Wait, if we keep the lightning rod, and then throw Gyarados in, all essentially nullifying his fighting type move.
Yeah, but you guys are still getting hit by electric moves because Sensei has paralyzed on him.
I am menu locked for some reason.
Yeah, so
So the
Obvious-
lightning rod thing didn't work.
no.
I can't move.
Well, don't worry, we lost in 4 turns, so
There we go. Now I got my last seed bomb out for no good reason.
I don't know about you guys, but I didn't die once.
I was tanking all of your guys' hits.
No, my Among Us is a tank.
Behold, Palmot, destroyer of worlds.
The strongest Pokemon of this gen. Strongest Pokemon of this generation.
Alright.
All right, guys, new plan. That didn't work.
Let's see.
I have a feeling we're overthinking this way too much.
Yeah, probably. I'm just gonna go Annihilate and hope for the best.
I mean, that's
Because I can Rage Fist him, and then that does more damage every turn.
that's true. And then I could helping hand the Rage Fist.
Ooh. Well, the problem is it's an electric type.
No,
Why am I
it's,
not
it's,
Garchomp? I'm just gonna use Garchomp.
it's technically a ghost right now, so you'll do super effective against it.
Me?
Yeah, with your Rage
Yeah.
Fist.
Oh yeah, I was telling Jessie because she wants to use her Gyarados.
Oh,
Or
I
she said
see.
that she could use her Gyarados because she put chilling water on it.
We're not having protection from electric on this one. So if you're using something that's super weak to do it or against it, do not use that. So we can't use electrics this round. Yes, I think I'm just gonna use Garchomp.
What was its Tera type? Wasn't even paying attention.
Ghost type.
Ghost.
So you'll mop the floor with Rage Fist.
Okay.
Or at least
Can't
give it a
join,
good
I'm
spit.
busy sliding down a hill.
You either mop the floor or give it a good spit shine. One of the two.
It's kind of in the air right now. We also didn't expect to fail that last one so phenomenally. I named my playthrough champion team Palmot as Bidoof to make it even more powerful.
What have you
Because
done?
Bidoof's the strongest.
All right, so let's see. Oh yeah,
Okay.
helping hand
Do you want this
scratch.
chair?
That's right.
I can sit on the floor.
Hmm.
Although,
Oh, you know what?
use that. What level is your Annihilate? Yeah, use that. Does it have Rage Fist? Yeah, use that.
What level is the Annihilate?
100.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think
yeah,
With
we
Rage
way
Fist.
over that.
I just
So if we have 2 level 100 Annihilates, both with Rage Fist, we'll be fine.
what Palmot? uh It is weird that Garchomp can fly. I don't know why it can fly, but it can.
It's gliding.
It flies the same way penguins do, with a catapult.
Threateningly.
Threateningly with catapult.
I mean, let's be honest. If I saw a penguin flying, I'd feel pretty intimidated.
It's like, they're evolving!
How would you feel if you saw an ostrich flying?
I think at that point I'd just roll over and die because it's like, okay, that thing.
No, you just stick your head in the sand.
Pretty much. It'd just be all done. I'd be like, nope, nope.
Oh, that's a square shiny. Nice.
Well, guys, welcome to the laugh cast where all we're doing is laughing.
Hey, it's a good day.
Okay, we definitely overthought this last time.
We are.
Paralyzed.
Would you
Both
stop?
the Annihilates are paralyzed.
Would you stop paralyzing us? Your nuzzle sucks. Hold on, wait, I got it. Palmot, this is your conscience. Nuzzling is not appropriate in public areas. Okay.
This is not appropriate in public areas. Palmot's got nothing on us now. We're so used to having to overthink our raid strategies. Now we're like, let's just go small brain on this.
We're so like traumatized by the 7-star raids. We're just like, we gotta figure out how this works.
Right? Yeah. Like that
Maybe that's our
Charizard
raid.
raid.
That Charizard.
Cinderace raids were easy after we figured that out, which
Yep.
we need to do with you next weekend.
The Charizard raid gives me
The 7-star Cinderace raids are coming back next weekend.
Make sure she has a Gyarados ready, Dom.
She has a Gyarados.
Does it have defense IVs?
She doesn't EV train.
Good. Just make sure it does not have Rocky Helmet. We don't want both you guys to have it.
Okay.
Hey, look, electric terrain.
Because remember, we need to keep its shields off until I can one-shot it.
Yeah.
Right, that's fair. Who's finishing it? Gravel or Jess?
There it
That
goes.
would be me.
No, it was my rough skin. It died for my rough skin.
I hate that it's not like synced on all screens.
Yep.
I don't really want this, but I feel like I should catch it because I'm going to
You should
regret.
definitely catch it. Because at some point, it is going to become meta.
Honestly, the concept of Ghost Palmot is a terrifying thought.
Yeah.
Ghost Palmot, especially if it has Revival's Blessing on it.
Oh no. I wonder, can it learn Curse?
Let's see.
Because if it can, I think we've discovered something mortifying.
I got a bottle cap, an ability capsule.
Bottle cap, ability capsule. There's no way they gave Palmot Curse. There is no way.
Are there any ghost type moves? I don't see any, so.
It does not learn Curse.
It-
And it has no ghost type moves.
That's probably for the better.
Yeah, they had to be smart with that one. Yeah,
Oh man, can you just imagine this thing did us? No.
that would have been awful. It would be everywhere if it had those.
Oh my goodness. Curse everything, revive your allies. Oh, no, thank you.
While being able to paralyze you.
Mm-mm. Oh man.
All right, Jesse has a 6-star
Oh,
rate, right?
that was her first 6-star rate, I guess.
Does she
just
have
got the
6 stars
call from
unlocked?
what's his face? Do you have them unlocked yet, Jess? So you can. Okay.
Jess is our 4th. Because you don't have the game and you refuse to get it because this game's too hard.
Have we ever used a special attack
I
on
let
a
you play every week
Clodsire?
on stream for a couple minutes.
Normal to shiny team.
Let's see. I think I've used a special attack on a Clodsire. I don't think it did much of anything of remarkable.
No, it didn't.
Gotta find that there.
My playthrough Clodsire even had negative nature for special defense, and it still tanked everything.
Clodsire is just
Yo, 5
Beefy.
perfect IVs again.
there's no reason for Clodsire to be as beefy as it is, especially because it could get unaware.
Yep. But honestly, I love the fact that it's so tanky because it has that face. And then that's the face that you can't that's the face of the thing that you can't knock out.
Well, Sensei, just think about it. At least it did not get poison heal.
No, but it does have water absorb, so
It does have water absorb, yeah.
honestly in doubles, all you have to do is have its opponent, your ally, keep using surf, and it just never has to worry about running out of HP.
It's just chilling.
Having a good time.
Have it have a pop effect, and you're good.
Yep.
You know how to find your 6-star raid? Okay, so let me see. Go to your map. And then it's gonna look sort of similar to a dark. See how this is sort of brown? You're gonna have one. You get one a day, and it's gonna be like black and with purple sparkles on it. So you can just find it on this map, and then I usually just like set as. Let me see. That's it, yeah.
Let's see what she has. If it's Clodsire, we're not doing it.
Palmot was just. No, you go first. What was that,
If I
Gravel?
start doing the Clodsire one, that's just not happening.
Nope.
I won't want to go to sleep.
Yeah, Palmot is destroyer of worlds. Clodsire is just devourer of worlds.
Let's be honest. Hurricane Charizard is destroyer of worlds.
Oh my goodness, dude, that was rough.
Boy,
Dads,
never.
when you use exclamation mark catch, it's
I found
exclamation
her
mark
6-star
Poke
raid.
catch.
So this is your
Exclamation mark Poke catch, not just
crystal.
catch.
Well, look, because it won't let me. We're all in the same world. All of our crystals popped up on the map together.
I have a 5-star normal Abomasnow.
But I've been up here, so I had a fly point. You have a what?
5-star normal Abomasnow.
Oh, okay.
Side note, if Gravel, if you turn on a second screen out of your 19 screens on your PC, the Pokemon Scarlet Violet Twitch is streaming the VGC for San Diego.
Oh.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's today, isn't it? Today
Yes,
and
it is.
tomorrow.
I probably should watch that to understand the meta better, but at the same time, it's like I don't know if it'll help
No,
me.
because you need to join our I can't think of the word right now. Our esports team. The PokeDadsForever esports team.
There's a PokeDads esports team.
There is
Yes,
now.
there is now.
Okay.
If you see me on the map,
There is now, and you've been
you're
drafted.
almost there.
Yeah, you've been drafted. You're part of us. One of us.
Oh, I see you. It's a Jolteon.
You're the Poke Bro
Dark.
of the PokeDads.
I
hear me?
could also be a.
Dark Jolteon.
I'm not a dad, but I am an uncle, so
I was just about to say you could be the Pokey Uncle.
Yep. About as close as I could get right now.
You hear them ignoring me, right? Yeah, okay.
No, it's not that I'm ignoring. It's that I'm just terrible at multitasking.
Oh, no, that was more aimed at suspect than you.
I didn't even hear you talking.
Oh.
Of course you didn't. You loser. It's a Dark Jolteon.
Dark Jolteon 6-star?
Yeah.
Oh, heck yeah. I wish we had that before.
Well,
I'm
she
so down
left.
for that.
Oh, yeah.
She's gone because you took too long to answer.
Darn. Dark Jolteon. What are we going to use, guys?
I'll jump off this cliff now.
No, come back.
I jumped
Let's
off
see.
the cliff.
Well, let's see. It's dark type, so I mean, I could just always use my iron hands.
Yes.
I could use Osmorol. And of course, those two can always use Annihilate, but they are going to get super effective against that.
No, dark type would only be normal damage.
Yeah, Annihilate. Them having Annihilate is probably the best bet.
Annihilate?
Yeah.
And it's only going to really hurt if that thing actually knows the dark type move.
Exactly.
Yeah, we're going to use Annihilate, Jess.
I'm honestly more nervous about it having nuzzle. Stop with the public nuzzlings.
1 second. I want to check something about Jolteon real quick.
Yeah.
Because I think it has something worse than Nuzzle.
Thunderwave?
Oh, no, it doesn't. It just has Volt Absorb. I thought it had the one that paralyzes you on contact.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I'm going to use...
Good old static.
Static. There we go. Thank you.
Okay, did you open the raid?
It is open, yes.
Oh, it's...
You're the one that's not in
it.
here.
Yeah, no, I didn't even see it pop up on my screen.
Sometimes it doesn't. It's weird about it. Okay, so we all have to be hypersensitive and see if this thing is green, right?
Yo, Saint Bear, the AOG Pokemon team. I've actually thought about asking them about that. Sensei, you're a safe streamer, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Are you part of AOG as well? Armor of God Esports.
I am not. To be honest, I've only kind of just gotten into the whole streaming field in general. So.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Well, Sensei, we will. One of our buddies, Saint Bear, and I are friends with the owner of AOG Esports.
Oh wow!
So we will send you the link to sign up, and you will become a content creator for them if they approve.
Well, what I was thinking about asking, maybe Saint Bear or you suspect could ask about maybe yeah, you're good to start it. An AOG Pokemon Esports team.
The thing that Elf was originally wary about was it's not necessarily a team-based game, so we would have to have a reason for him to
They have a
sponsor
TC,
it as.
They have a Pokemon TCG.
Yes.
Player.
So I think it's because he also doesn't realize how big VGC has become. Because TCG is huge.
Yeah.
Way too big.
In the next couple of days, I will casually bring it up to Elf. Watch, Elf's going to be in the chat right now. I haven't seen him, so I don't think he's here.
Yeah, bring it up, because I'd love to be a part of that.
Oh, it's Thunder waved me.
And this is why it's awesome to have an electric type.
This week, Elf, and this is the Saint Bear, Elf wanted to do some ED3 runs. So we'll have time to talk to him. I can't make any promises, but there's potential he will be streaming on PokeDads with me within sometime this week.
Couldn't move because I was paralyzed? What is this? A learning center for ants?
Why are you laughing, Aaron? Zoolander's getting popular on TikTok again.
Really?
Yeah, the scene where Ben Stiller runs into Owen Wilson.
Right.
Yeah, so that's becoming a TikTok trend. What? Yeah. The second one was made when they were born. This week is gonna be nutty for me. Oh, that's right. You're coming back to California Monday and Tuesday, huh? You're out here last week and you're gonna be out here. Oh, and I won't be able to be on anything Wednesday.
Well, and to any viewers that are interested, I'm going to be focusing on the PokeDads YouTube channel.
Do we have a date on the startup?
No, I need to start recording. I'm probably going to start recording this Tuesday, and
For sure.
maybe start posting not this week but the next week.
I think we killed it.
Yeah, that was the easiest one yet.
Are you serious?
What was that, honey? What? I missed. I need to start wearing that again.
What?
I like my ammo diaper bag. I really like my belt phone case I can attach to my belt.
Oh, dude, I want one of those, but
It's so good. It's so good.
Jesse,
I don't even know
we're
where I went.
losers.
Aaron sabotaged me. Dude, it's so good.
Well, then it's
Also,
not in your
Sensei.
pocket. It must be really nice.
Yeah, also, Sensei, it was not green.
I noticed. I was sad.
I was sad. I was a sad panda. Then get a new one. I'm going to start using my backpack more.
Oh, that's my first Jolteon.
Yes, I
Yeah.
am. I don't want to use the girly diaper bag when I go out with the baby by myself. That has gold decals everywhere.
Dude, I just use my backpack, and
Now that we
if
don't,
I need
now
to, I'll stuff baby stuff in that.
now that she's formula fed, I'm gonna start using my backpack that I brought to Arizona.
Yeah, might as well. I rarely leave the house without my backpack. What on earth is... Oh, that was a cloister.
Oh, sweet! It has quick feet.
Oh,
That's its. That's its haw.
Y'all ever seen a sea serpent eat an oyster? Oyster just going... Rah, 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 rah.
You can only wear a phone case that goes on your belt if you wear the new White Balance 574s too. Aaron won't let me get New Balances. Yeah, it's, I'm not allowed to have New Balances.
in the back. Don't you dare.
Jessie said good because when she used to work at JCPenney, only 70-year-olds wore those.
Ooh.
Well, New Balance, I don't care. I'll wear whatever I want if it's comfy.
You're out of shoe space.
I'm not out of shoe space. I need more shoes. I always need more shoes.
All right, ladies, calm down.
Let's see. I don't have a 6-star raid, but I do have a 5-star Dracopult raid.
5-star Dragapult, I'll take that.
All right.
Yeah, I'll do that.
It is poison Tera type, so
What?
we can figure out how to deal with that as you see fit.
Poison Tera Dragapult. Slowbro.
Perfect.
Dragapult.
Actually reminds me, I've been thinking, like, what can I put in here? And then I realized, oh yeah, I have Espartha.
Oh yeah, Spartha. Is even a Spartha wasn't this monster that I was expecting it to be for the
Very
Cinderace.
Well, yeah, it was
It was good.
decent, but yeah.
Yeah, it was decent. It just wasn't this. The way that like Abdullah Smash used it, I was like, oh, this is gonna be sweet, and it was just okay. It was just okay.
Poison
There
is
it is.
weak to.
Psychic and ground.
Oh.
I feel like your slow bro gravel or not. Yeah, no, not gravel. Sorry,
Respect.
my brain is scuttled right now.
I'm really hoping he doesn't have thunder.
I kind of can't help but just kind of look at this, be like the slow bro looks over and goes, "Oh yeah, you."
Yeah. I cannot wait for the Galarian Slowpoke and Slow King to get in here.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Oh.
Honestly, I'm thinking of that alchemy, a hidden ability, not hidden ability, but that ability alchemy, weird alchemy, and how it just removes all status buffs. I'm thinking about that in raids, and I'm like, if you run a team that doesn't run off of stat boosts, but you're running against an opponent who constantly is skyrocketing their own, done.
Like Cinderace.
Yes. Like it would just like, boy, that must be, and not to mention psychic and poison, which is quad defense against fighting type.
Mm-hmm.
Meme, it is marked, but I don't know what that means.
I always loved the slow line, but then they created Galarian ones. I'm like, this is phenomenal.
Mark means you have like a special title that you can put on your Pokemon via the status window.
Oh yeah, mine is Annihilate the Reliable Partner.
Oh, nice.
Very nice. Iron defense. All right, slow bro.
Here, have a
Oh yes, this
That's
body.
why I picked
clear
Glimmer.
body. Ooh.
Was
got-
not.
and it was
didn't have
Earth
full
Power.
body.
Oh dear.
Oh, typical gamer. Have a great night.
Have a good
That's a
night,
fucking
typical
speed.
gamer.
Oh
Oh,
no.
he just nuked Jesse's health.
Wait, Meme said that it's a built-in ribbon and they think it's rarer than a shiny.
Only specific ones. I cannot tell you off the top of my head which ones are the rare ones.
Why not? I thought you were good at this.
The reliable partner is one that you earn. Your Pokemon will earn that mark.
Pokemon
But
the championship.
it's not that
What?
per se. It's you have to use it a lot. So it's basically like you've become the truest of friends. Is the idea behind that mark? I think.
Oh.
So the one that's rarer than shinies is the Jumbo and Mini Marks.
How do you get those?
You have a 1 in 6,512 base rate.
Something like that.
So how do you get them?
You hopefully a Pokemon has it.
What?
Yeah, most of
Hopefully
them.
a Pokemon has it.
Yeah, most of it's.
Oh, it just has it? Okay.
Yeah. Also, sometimes it's like it will have one, but it's not determined yet until you catch it,
Okay.
which is really confusing. But it's also kind of fun because, like, if you put a Pokemon to sleep, that is even a chance at getting it a mark, and it'll be called the Sleepy.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay, we need some heals going here.
All right, Brosif.
I need one more. He's gonna reset my stats next turn. I feel it. I need him to keep me. Oh, everyone's dying. Okay, that's not gonna work. Crocodile probably not the best choice because of the dark typing.
That one? That one?
So
Those two are ground types?
no, it also has a dark type. Oh, come on, guys! Make sure no one dies.
No, stop doing that.
If I can hit this one more time, I might be able to do it. No,
Live.
he just stole my powers.
Live.
Come on. Everyone hit it.
I think I might go down.
I think we got it. I think we got it. We got it. We got it. We got it. We got
Oh,
it.
shoot. For some reason, I was lagging behind, so I was like, I think you've got it. No, not quite. Oh no, I love that animation of Dracopult when it's dazed. That is amazing.
That's phenomenal.
It's just
Whoever designs the Suedos just deserves all the money in the world.
the Suedos?
The Suedo legendaries.
Oh yeah.
legendaries?
Suedos. It's like Suedo Wudo.
It's pseudo Wudo.
It's Suedo Wudo.
I don't think so.
I don't think it's pseudo Wudo.
Pretty sure it is, bro.
I'm going to default to my professional opinion that I have at work, whereas I am contractually obligated to stay neutral.
Thank you, Saint Bear.
Sentei's like, you guys are both great.
But we're not both right. Only I'm right.
You're not right. Well, then again, Saint Bear also just spelled Dragapult as Dracopult, so I don't know if I
but
trust his
knowing
opinion.
Pokemon stuff and knowing how to say words are different things.
Honestly, with all the pronunciations that some of these Pokemon have, it's a miracle any of us learned how to read properly.
That is very true.
He's talking about Rayquaza, or are you talking about what's the one that we really Patrat?
Oh, Patrat.
Patrat.
But everyone calls it Patrat.
Yes.
You know what I want is a shiny Vaporeon.
I like how Nintendo brought that one up too.
Oh yeah, no, it's Patrat, like a patrol and rat mixed together, not Patrat.
Yeah, but everyone calls it Patrat. We had a whole stream dedicated to this pronunciation
We did.
months ago.
Well, I think it's when you look at its design, it's like wearing one of those little traffic vests, like it's on patrol or something. And
Yeah,
so
but names don't always mean anything. You have Gumshoes, who's literally Trump. He's not called Trump Shoes.
well, no, he's meant to be more like Gumshoes, as in like, or Gumshoe, as in a private detective.
Yeah, it's a Japanese private detective, but he came into the Pokemon genre at much too perfect of a time.
Painfully so, actually. Yes, I had the same thought. I was like, I don't want to say it in case no one else notices, because
Oh, everyone noticed. As soon as it dropped, everyone it's like,
Jesse's Crystal.
oh yeah,
you
Aren't they
just
putting in Pokemon Home?
Saint Bear, welcome
next
to
month?
welcome. You are now blessed by a Alolan Doug trio.
he texted me the other day a picture of Lolo and Doug Trio, and he's like, "What is this?"
It's the Beach Boys, you know.
No, it's Hanson. They're gonna start breaking out in Bob.
But
Suspect, aren't they adding Pokemon Home access in February?
I think it's February. It's gonna be after this season. Usually, it's at the end of season 2, beginning of season 3. That's how it's been for the last 2.
Okay, yeah, because I have a shiny Eevee in Pokemon Go that I want to make a shiny Vaporeon.
I
You
wonder.
want the pink Porygon?
I wonder if
Okay.
we'll be able to transfer Gigantamax Pokemon in, even though they can't Gigantamax.
I'm sure they'll lose the ability. They might have a mark, if I had to guess.
Oh, I would love it if they got a mark and it's just like the Gigantic or something like that.
Or they just give it the massive.
What's this?
Oh man, Gigantamax Snorlax. If they got the massive, Snorlax the massive going into battle.
You've never seen a Trigonal?
No, I don't know.
It's a Gen 5 Pokemon.
Apparently, I've never caught one though. How do you see a mark? It should be on the summary of the Pokemon.
Yeah.
It's upsetting. There's nothing upsetting about a Alolan Doug Trio. He is a beautiful specimen.
The Alolan Doug Trio is stupid.
He's gorgeous.
You're just jealous because your hair doesn't look that luscious.
I don't want hair like that.
He's made.
I don't know. We'll have a look in a minute.
Let's see.
I got a 5-star
Because
King
mine says
Gambit
it when it
dragon.
puts it out.
Ooh,
All right, guys,
Says,
Kings.
we're doing it.
you know,
Yeah.
instead of
King's
go
Gambit
annihilate, it's go
dragon.
annihilate the reliable partner or whatever.
Dominic, did you hear me?
What?
I have a 5-star dragon King Gambit.
Ooh.
I almost want to bring in a Azumarill, but then I realized, oh yeah, steel moves. Oh
Steel
wait, no,
moves.
water move. Water resists steel, so it only do normal damage.
Oh yeah, I have 2 marks for
We could
annihilate.
try it.
Actually, I think I'll just
Oh,
go
the
with my,
reliable partner one.
I'll just go with my Iron Hands again. I think because he has Ice Punch.
Dragon. I could just put in Excalibur and just glaive rush it.
That would
Let's
do
do
it.
that. I'll do that too.
All right, we're gonna lose more than likely, but this will be hilarious.
All I have are these hands, so that's all I can offer.
I know
Yeah.
I know it's a dude like a thing sitting down, but I always thought this looked like a fat beetle crossing its arms.
Yes, I'm not the only one. Yeah. Like I understood the design, but I was like, boy, this is all I see is a
A
mustachioed
fat
beetle.
beetle crossing its arms, right? Like,
I think we need to address the elephant in the room. Somehow, Saint Bear said he had hair, which is not a thing.
yeah, no,
He
Saint
is-
Bear doesn't have any hair.
He is bald. So just want to get that out in the chat.
Flick, what's going on, man?
What's going on?
I was actually I was talking about I was responding more to gravel, to be fair. So I apologize if I hit a nerve there or anything, Saint Bear.
No, it's okay. He knows he's bald.
Yeah. Okay, kind of like my brother-in-law.
Jesse
then.
says
Okay.
Nicole has enough hair for both of them.
Oh, perfect.
That is potentially true. How long is Nicole's hair right now? Nicole's hair has been going through phases recently.
Ah. I'm not even
Sorry,
gonna dragon dance. I'm just gonna.
Her
Blaze
hair
Rush.
looks like a sea otter.
What's this? A level? A 5-star?
5-star. So round
5-star.
80 or
Well,
something.
that wasn't bad for 2.
Oh, that
I
was bad.
forgot I have leftovers on this.
Oops, belly drum didn't do anything right now. Keep running into it with your glaive rushes.
Oh, I got 3 HP left. Someone help me!
Oh, I got 3 left as well.
We must have the exact same stats.
Yeah, they have to be.
Game, can I do something,
Jesse's
please?
gonna cheer.
Game, please
I'm
let me have a
gonna
menu.
cheer as
Thank you.
well.
Oh, I could also icicle crash it. I'll do that when I'm out of glaive rushes.
I have 7 glaive rushes, so I got
I have
plenty of
6
time to glaive
more.
rush them.
There's so much healing going on. It just sparkled everywhere, forever.
We're just a sparkly boys and Jess.
Are you a sparkly boy, Jeff? She said, oh yeah, totally.
He's the sparkliest of boys.
Yes.
Did it nullify my stat boosts?
It did.
I wondered why I was suddenly doing average damage.
I'm
I was
trying to
gonna
heal. You can do your belly drum again, so
I was so confused. I'm like, why? When did I change my Excalibur's Tera type? I forgot I trained a new one.
the sparkly boys and Jess is another good band name. That's true.
There you go.
That probably sell pretty well nowadays too.
She said, make it Jess and the Sparkly Boys.
I mean, I can't argue with that.
So we're no longer the PokeDads. We are now the Poke Bros. We are the sparkly boys.
Jess and the Sparkly Boys.
Oh,
Yeah,
that is hilarious.
Solo name always comes first in the band.
No, Without Jess, because she won't be here every week, we're just going to be always the Sparkly Boys. So our Poke Bros chat is going to be changed to the Sparkly Boys.
Okay. With an I. B-O-I-S.
There we go.
The Glaive Rush thing worked.
I cannot believe the Glaive Rush thing just worked. I am truly shook. Shooked.
You know, I was complimenting the
Okay,
last Dizzy spin. This one is not as impressive. It's more disconcerting, actually.
Oh, by the way, Sente, thank you for sending over that Bisharp with the item on it that it needed to evolve.
No problem.
I just need to go fight 3 Bisharp and then it should evolve.
Okay.
It's almost EV trained.
I think the thing that made me laugh when I was actually looking for all those Bisharp, I didn't have quite the right mixture of stuff, so I could only make a sparkling plus item drop. And so what happened is it boosted the encounters and the item drop for the same type, and then they were all holding the blades. I was like, boy, there's knives.
Just so you know,
Oh.
Sente, Gravel does not know how sandwiches work in regards to shiny hunting.
Honestly, I don't think
I know
I
they
do
raise
either.
the odds, but I don't really know much more than that.
So the basic idea, like of the sandwich or of the shiny odds, I want to clarify before I start yammering.
The sandwich.
So for some reason, each ingredient has specific statistics to it that lend to different types of powers, and then the Pokemon type that is associated with said power. And so you have to do a weird sort of sandwich alchemy to get the exact mixture you want.
Okay.
And so a lot of them are like, okay, so you're going to need a tomato, an avocado, and a hamburger, and then 2 others of some other thing to guarantee a certain type. And then you use 2, for example, 2 of any kind of Herba Mystica to ensure you get shiny power on top of that. But then for some reason, certain Herba Mysticas cause 100% like they boost item drop rate or experience gain. But then other ones, if you mix them together, they guarantee a counter, which is what you also want. And it's a mess.
It's the mess.
Interesting.
It's like cooking in
So-
real life. It's like, it's delicious when done right, but boy, how did they do it?
Right. Oh, jeez. Well, I don't plan on shiny hunting. I'm in it for the battles, not the shinies.
Yeah.
That said, I do like having shinies and finding them.
Thankfully, the easiest shiny recipe out there is if you have a salty Herba Mystica and one other besides bitter, then you can put a single ingredient on top of that sandwich with those herbs, and it'll guarantee the best shiny hunting sandwich you could have.
Okay.
I don't know why it does that, but the code's just like, here, this is really simple.
There you go. Hey, look how much money I'm about to make.
This is really simple.
Well, now that it's season 2, I probably should train an entirely new team of Pokemon.
Yeah. With it being
Not
season 2,
necessarily.
I am going to include the...
I'm just gonna use my same ones that I have and see if I need to add anything.
I actually haven't built a team yet. Like, I wanted to, but I was like, I'll get through the adventure first. And then they said in season 2, hey, by the way, we're giving... Everyone can use the Paradox Pokemon. I was like, oh, no.
And now they're with this full team of Paradox shinies.
I have tempted, but I also know for a fact that some of them would just get absolutely smoked.
Yes.
Yeah,
Well,
I think
yep.
it's funny because like people are like, "Oh, the paradox forms." It's like that doesn't necessarily mean it's good.
I mean, aside from like Iron Arms and Iron Valiant, the future mons are
And
very, very glass cannons.
And Fluttermane.
Yeah, but that's a past Paradox, though.
Fluttermane is still not, should not be allowed.
Oh, Fluttermane is just evil. That typing
yeah,
combo. And,
the big issue is when they allow the Ruinous Mon in. Now that's gonna suck.
oh no, we do not need Ruination added to the competitive VGC.
I don't. I don't
You
understand why they
lost
made.
me. I don't know what you're talking about.
Basically, there's legendaries in this game that have a move that basically is Super Fang, but it's Dark type.
Oh.
And now a legendary learns basically Super Fang.
Yeah, it's awful.
It's,
There's no reason, and they all have all of their abilities lower the stats of all mon on the field, including teammates.
Yep.
Okay.
So they suck at double battles for that reason.
When you come into singles with them,
Yeah.
When are they
they're-
adding singles to VGC? I know that was. Oh, well, that was a rumor, wasn't it?
it'll more than likely, if they do, it'll one be when VGC blows up, and two, it'll likely be during DLC 1 or 2. They're not going to do it mid-season.
The rumor
They're
come
gonna
out.
do it-
'Cause I'd love to do singles. I would do singles over doubles.
I think most people would.
So I have another 5-star Dracopult. If you're
I think
interested.
I'm good on the Dragapult
Okay.
because I'd rather run around and see if we can find other things.
Fair
I
enough.
just I'm running around looking for items.
Especially because the one we just got had clear body on it.
Oh man, that was. Oh, I found one of your crystals, Gravel. So I'll just leave that one alone.
Yeah, don't touch my crystal, bro.
Yeah, I didn't say you could touch my crystal.
Did you say that? No.
I have a friend, and we were both giving a good laugh because her username is Tera, and so whenever I'd find one, it was like, "This is Tera's crystal." I was like, "Okay, clarify, please." It's a Tera crystal. Yes, we know.
I just found your crystal. I keep finding Jesse crystals. Your
Who's
middle name
Jesse?
is Crystal.
Oh wait, Jesse's actually name is Jesse on here. Never mind.
Yeah.
Oh.
Whee!
Well, that shows how much I didn't explore this map.
A level 50 Bramblegast that I have
Nice.
not caught one of yet.
That's interesting. I didn't know there was
Oh
this.
my goodness!
What
I'm
happened?
totally naming it that if I catch it.
What is his name?
Benedict Bramblegast.
Okay, it's gonna have to be Benedict. Benedict Bramblegas will be way too long.
Let's see. Oh, I have a
Anyway, what were you
5-star. I have a 5-star Dragon Slowking. If anyone's interested.
5-star Dragon Slowking. That seems a little insane. Just enough insane to be good.
Oh, I'm looking to catch this Bramblegast. Benedict.
But I must say, I am surprised. I didn't know there was a spot in this map that actually just spawned Dragonites.
Wait. Saint Bear has been talking about VGC like he plays. Oh, no, VGC is all about duos. No way. Singles takes much of the strategy out. Not necessarily.
What do you mean takes strategy out? it just
You obviously never played singles.
it simplifies some of the strategies, but it certainly doesn't take out the strategy.
Exactly. All I needed, like, I would love to see you go against the moody Glalie.
Or Garchomp in general in the singles.
Especially with Sandvale not blocked.
Oy. I have a personal vendetta against Garchomps. It's like, it's a great Pokemon, but I hate its guts. So many people use it in X and...
That plays VGC. Well, it's 3 if you count us. So 33% of your VGC knowledge is from one person.
But man, growing up, when X and Y was, a thing, that sucker, so often, that sucker popped up in a competitive. I got sick and tired of seeing the thing. So I actually just special EV trained a Ditto, gave it the Ditto powder, and its whole purpose in life was to turn into Garchomp and whip and out tank the Garchomp.
That is hilarious. Let's see. I'm saying there's a lot more complexity in duo strategy. I know multiple people, Gym Leader, Justinian too. There's a lot more complexity in duos just because there's a second Pokemon added. But if you're playing duos fours, chances are you're always going to be playing against the meta team, which at this point is going to be Amoonguss, Goldango, potentially Annihilate, but more than likely Tatsuguri and Dodonzo. So it's like even playing duos, you're going to play the same teams.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense.
Jesse's got a Psychic Sableye.
What's that? Oh,
Ooh. Interesting.
5-star.
I'm down.
Sounds fun.
Do, 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 do.
You gonna pick us up? You are. Whose Discord was that? That was my Discord.
Do you have the time to listen? Oh wait, I can't sing that song. It's
Bless you.
All I could think of was "Happy Birthday." That song's copyrighted, which is a sad truth of the world, isn't it?
you can sing DMCA song. Oh really? I didn't know that.
Well, sometimes that's the case. I have heard of people getting hit for singing it because they sing too well.
Gravel got hit on our like second stream ever because he played a very small clip of "I Want to Be the Very Best."
Okay, Pokemon Company, calm down.
Right?
You make the most money in the world for a video game. You don't need to come after Mr. Small Time YouTube, Mr. Small Time Streamer or whatever kind of thing.
Not just the most money out of a video game, but close to the most money on any intellectual property.
Yep, the wealthiest of them, pretty much.
Yes. So you guys are just using Annihilate, so I'll just bring
Let's see this
Salt
psychic
Boy.
type. Sorry, I'm trying to think of like what do I have that's actually useful here because
I don't think I have anything that's actually useful here.
Suspect, were you the one that pointed out the NaCl in all of the evolutions for that? To
Yeah.
me? Yeah.
oh, for Nacli and all the other ones.
Yeah. All of them have sodium chloride in their name.
Hmm. I need a tanky boy. Actually, beefsteak will be pretty tanky. I'll just helping hand something.
What is this salty Pokemon? Garganacl. I like Garganacl.
Garganical. I'm just kidding.
Garganacl. Garganacl more than last gen's Rocky Fireboy.
Oh, Colossal.
Bless you.
The thing I struggle with Colossal is when they reveal Colossal, everyone's like, oh, he's the greatest Pokemon ever when it comes to rocks. And like 3 months later, everyone's like, this is lame. He just has a tall head.
I
For
think
who?
Colossal.
Oh.
I think the thing that got me the most with him was just the fact that, like, it's a really clever typing and stuff, but why did it go from, like, Unibike to Colcart to Dinosaur?
Yeah, I can walk now.
Whoa, 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 what happened? I blinked.
That was me and Matt.
Goodness, I didn't even have to do anything.
Suspect and I got it, don't worry.
I haven't even let's put it this way, it's the first turn isn't even over yet. I haven't even been poisoned yet on my screen by my Toxic Orb. You've already taken out all that health.
Didn't they already add Sableye? They added Sableye on Halloween. He goes around stealing people's
Nope.
monies.
I forgot again about gold and good as gold. God. What's there? That one went through. Okay.
Yeah, they added him. I think he's definitely in the game because he was added before Urshifu.
haven't played Unite since we played it on stream last because I don't like that game.
You liked it last year.
I liked it the week it came out, and I'm like, okay, I'm done. This is just League of Legends.
I thought you liked League. Didn't you at one point try to be the League of Legends esports coach for your school?
I am a League of Legends esports coach. I still don't like that game. I think it's boring.
Oh boy, a bottle
If
cap.
Slick is still in chat, he'll know. He can attest. What, Jeff? It's a color I set because it looks cool. I don't care if I don't have silver hair or gray hair either.
I think the one
I'm using
thing
I don't
Metronome
want the
Raiden.
thing to look like me. I made it look how I want to look.
I think the one thing I enjoyed about League of Legends was just watching people play Murky and actually beat the other team. That was just my favorite thing.
Doing up on League of Legends was back in season 3 or 4 doing full crit Rengar and just
What's
one-shotting
up,
people.
Bear Trap? Bear Trap saying he's played League since beta.
Nice.
Bear Trap's been here for a while. You just ignored him.
Did I? I did
Yeah,
not.
he came in. Jeez, probably 45 minutes ago.
Oh snap! Sorry, Bear Trap.
I don't even see his messages.
After he
from
fed us
Sundays.
on New Year's, I ignored him in the Twitch chat.
Oh, you're on thin ice
Yeah,
now.
Bear Trap's gonna make barbecue for everyone in the chat. So heads up to everyone.
Oh, well, thank you.
Dragon type Dragapult. 5-star.
You
That
too,
sounds
huh?
way too-
I had that one
It's
as
the
well.
first raid I found that's actually mine.
Let's see. That's just a hard no. That sounds way too much stab for me.
Oh man, Tera type with dragon on dragon dart.
No, that sounds like way too much stab.
What, Jess?
Ooh. Doesn't that thing hit multiple times too?
You have a sparkly 5-star? Ooh. It's a dark type Dragapult. Ooh. What? No, probably not.
We.
I do have that Slow King still if you're
Thank you.
interested, but I can also keep hunting around, so
You met a Glaceon in the wild. Oh, really?
I'm just a little biased to
know.
this
Is it shiny?
right now, just because I have some of
The
them.
shiny Glaceon looks almost exactly the same as the normal Glaceon.
it does.
Yeah, the shiny Glaceon is just slightly lighter blue.
Yeah.
It's one of those sad shinies.
When I
Guess
pulled a
what-
shiny Glaceon GX card, I'm like, wait, is it shiny?
It really is. I don't know
Did
why
they print
they.
this right? Hold on.
I mean, it's right up there with like Blissey, you know, where it's like, well, that is shiny.
Or
Dude, I was
Bingo.
trying to find. I had a Blissey outbreak, and I'm like, I have no idea if I'm finding if these are shiny or not, or any
you
if any
really
of
have
these
to
are.
run into almost every single one.
Huh?
You would have to run into every single one just to see if
Well,
you got.
I did the Let's Go battling because they won't battle a shiny, and it knocked everything out. So there you go. There went that.
Yep.
But the first one, the first outbreak that I actually tried to find a shiny in was the was what?
I'm talking to my wife. My wife is always torturing the cat, and she's complaining that the cat's attacking her.
She jumped up and laid.
Yeah, okay, Aaron, you're innocent.
The only one I cared about was the Azurill because I knew it would make Suspect jealous, and I actually found one.
Oh, the little baby Azrael? Yeah, I love that guy.
Yeah.
Oh, did it start as I have a speaking of
Go stay
colossal?
here.
I have a dark type colossal.
I'll turn the camera off.
So if anyone wants a dark type colossal, we can do that.
I'm down.
Sure.
All right.
Jesse said sure.
Is it just me or is everything we find psychic, dark, or ghost?
Maybe.
It's a sign from above what our next competitive teams need to be.
That's, you add fighting and it's the only typings they made for this gen.
It is strange, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like every Pokemon this gen is like, hey, here's a ghost. Hey, here's a fighting. Hey, why not have a fighting and a ghost?
I'm not gonna lie though, Annihilate is just an awesome Pokemon idea.
Annihilate's just sick.
One of my in my top 5, maybe my top 3.
I think I liked it because I was just minding my own business, and they're like, "Oh, by the way, there's a Pokemon called Annihilate," and I was like, I looked at it or learned about it, I was like, wait a minute, no, they didn't. Honestly, they delivered on so many evolutions this year, or this generation.
So the best one is the Dunsparce.
Yes, it is.
Strong to ghost.
I love the Dunsparce. But it has to be 3-segment, just the Dunsparce.
Or shiny.
Using Cheryl.
What you need to do, Sensei, is you need to do a marathon at a certain amount of followers where you do not stop the marathon until you find a shiny 3-segment Dunsparce.
That'll be a 3-week long stream.
I saw someone a couple weeks ago got one after 6 shinies.
Nice. Yeah, I think it's like, what was that, 1 in 100 shot, basically every time you get one.
Yeah, I thought it was 1 out of 25, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's Mousehold.
I can't remember the exact odds. I think they share the same odds between them.
I have a 3 and 4 Mousehold.
Nice.
I love Mousehold. That's another phenomenal design.
I also love the fact that you just mind your own business and you look at your own party and you're like, wait, when did that evolve?
When did that evolve? That's the funniest thing they've done.
Fighting is ghost is weak.
And then, of course, has the move Population Bomb, which is just rude. So I did realize if Pokemon Bank comes in and we're allowed to bring, oh, what's that Pokemon? It's the Electric Cat Mythical.
Zeraora.
Yeah. If we're allowed to bring,
Raikou.
if we're allowed to bring that into VGC competitive again, all it has to do is attack, scatter the sparks everywhere. Mousehold uses Population Bomb, and suddenly you can hit ghosts with it.
Oh Lord. That would not be fun.
No, it wouldn't, but it's like, oh no.
Yeah, they wouldn't do that considering all the Pokemon they made this gen was ghost type.
Right? There's so many new ghosts.
That's what we were just talking about. Ghosts and fighting. They added that typing to every Pokemon.
I don't know. I'm trying to keep up with you guys, but I'm also like zoning out because I'm really tired.
That's all good. This is kind of the best way to zone out, just chilling out, beating up monsters.
Yeah. You have 2 other people talking on your string. It's good.
It's the perfect plan.
Whoa.
I wish there was a way to do battles, and like have like extra people spectate. So like, if there's the 4 of us in here, 2 of us are battling, the other 2 could spectate.
Oh.
That would be fun.
That would be fun. It's like Super Smash Bros.
Yep.
Make a
Yeah.
rotation based.
And then rotate battlers. That's what would be.
I just
Jesse was
realized
like, what would be the point?
I just realized your Iron Hands is shiny.
Mine is not.
It's not?
No, this is the normal one that isn't shiny. Because I haven't trained up the shiny one yet. I burnt all my money getting the Espartha up to snuff, and so I have to do raids, but at the same time I was like, I don't necessarily want to do raids right now. Like on my own.
Oh. It's only 11, I say as I yawn.
For a split second I thought that was shiny. I was like, no way.
No, it's 11 for us.
That's what come on, Dom, keep up with the chat. Oh.
I hope
You
it's.
need to
Gravel, you just-
hydrate. I don't have anything.
You better get a hydrate. You get a
Jesse
hydrate or
has
you get
water. Fine. There, I drank the boring liquid.
liquid on the planet.
What?
I said best liquid on the planet.
It's the stuff of life and the stuff of death.
Ding 110 rune crafting. Attaboy Saint Bear. Attaboy Saint
Did you know
Bear.
that people that drink water have 100% death rate?
Did you know they also have a 100% life rate?
Yeah, but they all end up dying. Did you know that?
They all end up alive.
Not forever.
You can't drink water if you're not alive.
You can't. Wait, hold on. You can't drink water if you're not alive.
Exactly.
Right. I'm not saying you're not right. I'm just saying I'm also right.
I didn't say you weren't right.
Okay.
Points like
So
this
we're
where I wish I had
arguing
a
without
soundboard.
arguing.
Exactly.
That's dumb. This is Suspect's Crystal.
Yeah. Don't touch my crystal. I do not
Jesse's
approve.
getting mad at me because I'm not looking at my map for the crystals. I'm just running into them.
Jesse's over there trying her best, and you're over here like running into random things.
Running into everything I come across.
Well, people die when they're killed. Then Saint Bear goes, Elijah never died. Touche. Touche. So therefore, Gravel was wrong.
I'm never wrong. Just
Neither-
misguided.
no. Mhm. Imagine being able to be like up in heaven, be like, "Yo, Jesus, guess what I did that you didn't do? What? I didn't die."
There's a thought right
Biggest
there.
flex ever.
Yeah.
Not so humble
Did you-
brag.
Exactly. If water is
Jesse said
80%
that's just bragging.
That's just what?
Jesse said that's just bragging. The not so humble brag.
I mean, yes, but it doesn't sound as fancy.
Nice aspects.
Hey, look, a crystal. I wonder if it's mine.
Oh man, that was funny.
Nope, it's Jesse's. Get away from me, crystal! That's mine! Oh. I'm gonna get slapped. Hey, everyone, if I get slapped on stream,
Flip it.
that's assault, and I have I have video proof.
If it happens,
Yes.
clip it.
Yes,
If
we
it
will.
happens,
We will
clip
clip
it.
it. Not just clip it, but we'll also make it a VOD so it never disappears.
Yeah, it'll be a bit alert. That's what'll happen.
Yeah.
You're just gonna encourage her to slap me.
She's not down.
She said she gives the people what they want.
All right. If anyone wants to see Gravel get slapped, throw one exclamation mark in chat. Oh,
One exclamation. We got 2 people voting for it.
I'm not gonna do it because this is my only chance.
Including Bear Trap.
This is only the first
I like
time
how
I've
you-
ever been invited. I don't need to be banned that quickly.
this is blowing up.
You're off the esports team.
This is the hard part about making connections. You got to make sure you keep them.
Aspect, how dare you?
Yeah, I can't. I don't even think she heard what it was. She's just going along with it.
Or she heard,
Beam, how dare you? Everyone wants you to slap me.
Yes, come on, give the people what they want.
You're right. I don't think you have ever slapped me. Sente!
what?
If we can get
I didn't
a
do it. I
donation-
didn't do an exclamation point or one.
If we
This is
can get
suspect.
one merch sale right now, Jesse will slap Dom.
What did he say? I wasn't listening.
I said if we can get one merch sale right now, Jesse will slap you.
He said, "Oh, well, maybe." If you give us money, she'll slap me.
So I will check the Etsy. Here we go. We're gonna put the Etsy drop. I'll check the Etsy in 5 minutes. If we can get one, oh, it's merch. One purchase, we will see a slap on stream. So this is how the big
How about we say
streamers
one
do it.
slap per purchase?
Here we go. One slap per purchase.
It should just be a forever rule.
So this
Yeah,
is how the
you
big
will if we
streamers
sell
do it, guys.
something. Yeah. We'll do like a theater slap. It's fine. You don't?
We see it on stream. We don't stop cheating, guys.
Hey, look! I think I found the same glaceon you found.
Airtrap said, I mean, I've been thinking about getting a sweater, so just saying.
Uh-oh.
Airtrap, you can get a sweater and a slap right now. 2 for 1. What?
Buy a sweater, get a slap free. I'm just saying what Jesse's saying. He said that's a pretty good deal.
Oh. Of all the nights that you should not have missed our stream, this is the one night. I would say just donate to us, but we don't have a donate button because we don't have anything set up yet. So, buy some merch, get a slap.
My beard wouldn't cushion it. This is such a thin beard. I just trimmed it. There's no face pillow anymore. There's no pillow anymore.
Why, if you slap Dominic's rough skin, return the damage?
Rocky helmet, I have scraggly beard. Jesse said everyone be nice to my husband. Unless you buy something.
I'm just saying, she is the one that said I'm gonna slap you, so she's the one that initiated this. Now I just monetized it.
You just monetized slapping me? I got a normal raid and you can't come. How's that?
This is a strange sort of like blaming the systems situation that's going on.
Yeah.
Boy, that chunky frame rate. But I love the game.
Chunky frame rate. The frame rate's perfect. There's nothing wrong with frame rate.
All I said was it was chunky. I didn't say I disliked it.
Yeah, this is the best frame rate I've ever seen.
And then if you go into the tag tree thicket, it's even better.
I just got... Oh, okay. I just got an email from Etsy. I'm like, oh no. It was asking me if I've signed in recently, so I'm assuming suspect you just signed into Etsy.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, come on. Someone bought something.
Yay! Domestic abuse.
Hold on.
Yeah, it was my wife coming in.
That doesn't count. That doesn't count. Aaron
I did not tell her to do it. She did it on her own accord. That is a
What did she
slap.
buy?
A
She
sticker.
bought a car sticker.
Get that slap.
I feel like it should be a purchase of, you know, like
Nope.
$20 or more.
Nope.
You
Get
have
that
to slap
slap.
me now. Yeah, the camera's right there.
Oh, I gotta play the stream real quick. I don't want to miss this.
Oh, this is great.
Not looking forward to this. Are you serious? No. Bear Trap's buying something too.
Oh, this is great. Oh man, this is hilarious.
What have we wrought?
Good death spike.
Oh man, that is hilarious.
Hold on, I'm waiting for the other one to come through.
I am too. I want to see what Bear Trap's buying.
Like there's a small part of me. It's like, do I dare swap my stream over to just show off this or?
No, this is the start of the villain arc for Gravel.
I'm just kidding.
This is the start of the villain arc of Gravel.
Oh man.
I was given a headset, and I don't know why.
Because you're now the hero in this story.
I guess.
He
Am
ran
I
off.
supposed to do it now? No, he's here still.
Yeah, go ahead. We have one right now, so we have another one potentially coming through.
Should I like high five your face?
I don't know. You slap
How
me.
does one slap somebody?
I've never done this before.
Your choice. You can high five the face. You can high five the back of the face.
Well, the back of the face. Can you snuff the back of your head?
Aaron ran over to me saying my phone died. I'm gonna miss it. So you better make it worth it.
Here we go. Here we
I
go.
don't want to really hit you though. I
Perfect.
said no.
I'm taking back my order.
Eh. Did that count?
There, yeah.
I'm sorry.
Hmm.
Okay,
That was hilarious. That was the.
What?
All right.
Oh.
The other purchase to go
So someone needs to clip that now. Just saying.
How do
I'm-
you know? How do you know?
Check the emails. Let's see.
Oh, it's there.
We have another one.
Uh-oh.
Saint Bear just bought a sticker.
Go on. Use my face. Butt sticker.
You know, we're not actually going to ship that to you, though. Bear Trap. We're just going to bring it to you.
We're just gonna walk it down the street.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right.
Here we go.
I'm not.
I don't want to do this. Okay.
Oh.
Next time, can I just like throw a pie at his face or something?
Yes.
Oh, I like this idea.
Join us next week for.
Okay. I don't want to. I don't want you to hate me.
I won't hate you.
Eh.
That didn't count.
Yes, it did. There was force behind that.
No, there wasn't. I've been hit by you much harder.
Oh. Oh. There we go. There we go.
There was a sound and everything.
That was good. That was a good one.
Okay. I love you. I love you. We're done. No more. Limit was 2.
Unless it's a sweatshirt. You can punch me in the face for a sweatshirt. Dale. I've never been punched in the face.
No, love you. So come next week to see Jesse throw a cream pie in Dominic's face. But someone
Perfect.
needs to buy a sweater for that.
I get paid next week.
Oh,
Well, it sounds like I'm getting paid next week too.
Hey.
which sounds like Jesse's getting paid next week.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, Jesse does make everything, make all of our Etsy stuff.
Hello. Uh-oh.
So,
That's
Sensei, if
indeed.
you need merch ever made, your Dominic's wonderful wife does merch.
That sounds lovely. There we go.
5-star ice type in DD.
Ooh.
Oh, down. So down. All the way down.
Yes, please.
Especially if it's a lady in DD. Or a male in DD. All the way down for that.
Come on,
Just so
game.
you got too excited. That second slap hurt my face.
Hey, Dom, what would you say if I said we got a third sale just now?
Did we?
No.
Oh, okay. I still feel the second one on my head. Yes, I do.
Oh, that was good. I really hope someone clipped that.
I haven't clipped it myself, but after the stream I'll definitely look it up if it hasn't.
Nice. It would be around the 2 hours and 15
Well
minute
worth
mark.
it. Thanks,
2
Bear Trap.
hours and what now?
2 hours and 15-minute mark.
All right, opening up Notepad. 2 hour 15 mark. Okay.
Did what? I didn't have much choice, did I?
Gravel does anything for the stream.
He's
I
a
do anything for the stream. I do. Can I have some of those? Not that. Those.
dedicated streamer right there.
No, the chips.
So is this
They're
gonna be the next?
pretzel chips.
So is this gonna be the next like emote for
Oh.
the channel? It's gonna be the PokeDad slap.
This is great. We got some of our best content tonight.
Oh, it's too much fun.
Talk about a super stream, all right. The last couple
shoot,
weeks,
I need to choose. Brain, focus.
Gravel and I have been dead because of everything going on.
I can't do this guy. I need to do. Azumarill, where are you? Okay.
No,
Phew.
This is our last one.
Sorry for the hold up.
all right. Let me figure out. Hey, Saint Bear, are you there? And I'm really hoping you're there, because we're gonna need your assistance in a second.
He said nope.
All right, Saint Bear, can you figure out someone for us to raid after this battle, please? There's this guy Sentai on.
No. I wouldn't recommend him.
3 out of 10 would not slap.
How would that help you?
On the slap scales, this is dud. Total 0.
Yeah, it's a dud skis. Oh, I hope we catch this. I love NDD. NDD.
Oh yeah, this thing still has the covert cloak on it. Totally forgot about that.
It has trick room. Okay.
It does have trick room, and it's also going to. So male NDD, which is this one, usually does not learn trick room. There's a glitch in the code that allows it to learn trick room.
No. Oh.
That's why I said I want this. Yeah, Sente is going to. Are you going to be ending your stream too, Sente?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we
It's
need
getting close.
raids for both of us.
Jade's online. He's another safe streamer.
is? Oh, I'm down to as long as they're safe streamers. Oh, OG Tracer is. Let's do him. He has 164 right now, and he's a real good guy. I haven't rated Tracer in about a month.
Is he online?
What, Tracer?
Oh no, sorry. I was thinking of someone else. Never mind. I do not know who this wonderful person you speak of is, but I am interested in seeing them.
They are. He is a great person. He has a contract with Albion Online. He's
Oh,
only
nice.
allowed to do Albion because they're sponsoring him, but he's also a very, very, very Christian streamer.
Oh, cool. No, Banui, don't faint.
Nui.
And
His Azumarill is named Banui.
And he fainted. Poor Banui.
I told him not to faint. He did it anyway.
Banui's a little willful like that.
I think we're gonna do Tracer.
OG Tracer. Okay.
He's the cool dude.
Yeah,
Mm,
let's go
coffee.
Tracer. Welcome.
I am so super stoked I got this before they patched it out.
So male Indeedis just don't get to learn Trick Room?
They do not get to learn Trick Room. They male NDD is the attacked NDD, female is a support NDD, but there's a glitch in the code that allowed male NDDs to get Trick Room.
So if we catch this and then they fix that, will that not fix this Indeedi?
Not sure.
No, but they might
It
think we're
hasn't
cheating. Never
Was
know.
that?
They might think we're hacking.
It's like, nope, this was your code that went wrong.
I'm a little bummed it isn't shiny though, because that would be awesome. Just have,
That'd
like
be phenomenal.
the shiny hacked, not hacked Pokemon.
I think shiny NDD would be really cool if they inverted the color, so it'd be white with the black belly.
I mean, I got a ability capsule out of it, so I'll take that.
I gotta, yeah. Yeah, they're good. It changes the Pokemon's ability. No.
All right. Pokemon picks up on positive emotions. Male. I'm gonna name it. It's a male NDD, so I'm gonna name it Charlie.
I'm not naming it.
Oh, I'm naming this one Higgins.
Okay.
You saw it and you're like, yep, this is a Higgins, all right.
I mean, it's even got like the bored expression and everything, you know? It's just like, yes, indeed, yes, right.
Yeah. Yes.
Jeeves.
Yes.
Jeeves.
I think that's what Jesse's doing.
That's perfect. Oh man, it knows Trick Room. This is amazing.
All right,
All
that's
right.
it for me.
All right. So that is it for PokeDads and Sensei as well. So if you haven't had a chance, give Sensei that follow. Awesome dude. We've been working with him a lot lately. And if you didn't give us a follow, go ahead and hit that follow button or sub.
What they said.
And if you want to see a pie in the face next week from Jesse to Gravel, come with money because one jacket sale will mean pie in the face.
Oh, payday
One
is a wonderful thing.
per sweatshirt.
One per sweatshirt. So the more we get,
I'll
the
eat
more
the
pie
ones
we
you
get.
don't pie me with. It's fine.
Anyway,
Oh,
guys, thanks for joining.
6 pies.
Thanks for joining us, everyone.
Thanks, guys. Have a good night.
Oh, Tracer doesn't have his raid settings on. Dang it.
Oh no.
Jonah.
Uh-oh.
1 second. Okay, there we go. I still got one.
Jono? Okay.
Jono.
That's
And right now.
all right. And fire away here on this end. Awesome.
And to the people that stuck around in here and didn't go with the raid, have a good night. We'll see you next week.
Yeah.
I was playing Elden